Okay, so have you guys seen these legal mushroom gummies floating around? These are not your typical psilocybin mushrooms. These gummies are actually made with Amanita muscaria mushrooms, and here's everything you need to know about them. Amanita muscaria are the little red top mushrooms with the white dots that you often see depicted in folklore. They're also the mushroom emoji on your phone. They have a rich history of shamanic use and are even legal in every state in the United States except for Louisiana. Now they do produce a psychoactive effect, but in a different way than psilocybin mushrooms do. Amanitas can cause relaxation, stimulation, vivid dreams, loss of motor control, delirium, and even some slight psychedelic effects. Amanita muscaria's main active alkaloids are muscimol, ibotenic acid, and muscarine. Most manufacturers right now are creating their gummies and other Amanita products using extracts that primarily focus on muscimol. This is because muscimol is a GABA-A agonist and it produces most of the desirable effects that people are looking for from amanitas. Now when it's used responsibly, muscimol itself is a relatively safe compound. Now the issue with the current amanita market is that it's kind of like the Wild West out there without regulation, so there's a lot of companies pushing out products that are either very low quality or they're spiking them with research chemical benzos and even some other psychedelic tryptamines. As you can imagine, this is incredibly dangerous, so it's super important that you properly vet any possible vendors from which you might be buying your Amanita products from. Amanitas do hold a lot of healing potential just like psilocybin mushrooms do, but they must be understood and approached differently. Many people benefit from microdosing with Amanitas. They claim that it helps them with their energy, anxiety, and overall mood. They also seem to be helping people with sleep. Unlike other sleep aids, which can typically lead to some pretty vicious cycles of dependency, people are reporting that Amanitas are fixing their sleep even after they stop taking it. Now macrodoses are a whole different ballgame for amanitas, and this is where it can get pretty dangerous and why I think it's super important to do your research, weigh your doses accurately, optimize your set and setting, and have a trip sitter with you. People report all sorts of wild experiences from these macrodoses with amanitas. These can include things like near-death experiences, insanely vivid dreams, and some people even enter into such a strong state of delirium that they end up forgetting what they did and lose complete motor control over their body. In conclusion, don't approach these mushroom gummies like you would psilocybin mushrooms. They have their own unique healing properties that must be honored and respected, and it's this level of awareness that'll make you an Amanita ninja, not an Amanita idiot.